Hello everyone, welcome back. Today let's solve the third top coding interview question from 48 top coding interview questions curated by Leetcode using Python. So the problem statement says given an array of integers or array of numbers, we have to rotate array by k steps towards right. So example here, if you see this number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, so we have to rotate this array towards right by three steps. So in this context, if you see here, so this numbers from here, right? So 4, 5. So from the basically we if you see here the output, it is starting from here, by three terms. So the output what you see here 1, 2, 3, it is starting from here, right? So you start 1, 2, 3. You skip the first steps, first three steps, and then you move towards right. Now you may ask question, where does this numbers, the last numbers go? So the number will come back to the first place. So in this context, if you see the numbers are rotated by k steps, so these numbers 1, 2, 3 will move towards this, and the last numbers will come back to the first place. That's how it is. So it is, it can be solved in many ways. I will show you the simplest ways. I've created a slide. I'll show you step by step. So this is the input, and then we have to output is rotate the array by k steps. For example, in this context, for k is equal to 3, so we just have to rotate this number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. If you see, we moved these 1, 2, 3 towards here. So it is starting here. 1, 2, 3 will come here. 1, 2, 3, 4. So first three elements, right? 0, 1, 2, 3. It is starting from here. If you see, and the last three elements, obviously, when you move these elements towards right, the first, if you, the one is starting from here, right? Which is here. Can you see here the indexes? When you move, so obviously these numbers will come back. So how do you solve this problem? Simply, what I'll do is I'll reverse this, reverse the entire array. What is the meaning of this is, so basically I'll put 1 here and 7 here. So basically I'll swap these numbers. 1 will come here, 7 will come here, 2 will go here, 6 will come here, 3 will go here, 5 will come here, 4 will remain as is. Similarly, that is what you see here. 1 will come here, 6 will come here, and so on and so forth. Basically, I'll reverse it. You can also see in this context, like 1 I'll put it at the last, 2 second last, and so on and so forth. This is the first step I'll do. Second step is, once I reverse this, is this the outcome? No, this is not the outcome. Outcome is expected like this. What I'll do is, next step is, I'll rotate the first k elements. K element is nothing but three elements. 1, 2, 3. I'll rotate these numbers again in reverse order. The 5 will come here, 7 will go here, and 6 will remain as is. That is what I'll do is, the 5 will come here, 7 will go, and 6 will be in the middle. It will remain as is. Is this the output we need? No, it is not. So if you see 5, 6, 7, the first half is matching what the output we need. The second half is also needed. I'll do the same thing what I did in this step, but I'll reverse these elements from after k. K is 3, right? 1, 2, 3. I'll reverse all the elements after k. So that is what I'll do. I'll reverse the element after k. So which 1 will come here, 4 will go here, 2, and swap these numbers. Basically, I'm swapping these numbers. This is what the outcome, and if you see this, it is matching with this output. So there's basically three steps. One step is to reverse the entire array. The second, array and list both are same. Don't get confused. Because I use Python, so that's the reason I keep saying array and list in a different language. So it's in a nutshell, it is same. You can say in this context. But again, if you go at a granular level, they are different. But in this context, you can say they're both same. So if you see here, it is expected, it is giving the same answer in three steps. First step is to reverse the entire array. Second step is to reverse the first k. That is what they need. If they say 4, so we'll go till 4. If they say 3, they will go 3. So k can be a dynamic. That is what it is. So what we'll do is, this is what the output we need. So I have a Google Colab open. In this context, if you see, they are asking us to directly give the output. They are expecting us to give the direct output, right? So what I'll do is, I'll just have to simply, what I'll do is, I'll simply just show you what I'm trying to say. I'll simply write the code here. I mean, I can't debug step by step here. That's the reason I create like this. So this is the outcome. What I'll do is, I'll reverse the first step is, what is the first step? I'll just reverse the entire array. So I'll use two pointers. So one pointer starting from here, second pointer starting from here. I'll swap these two. So left pointer starting here at the zeroth index. Right pointer starting at the last element, left and right. So because it starts with 0, so the numbers of elements is 2, 4, 2, 4, 6, 7. The length will be 7, so I'll have to reduce it because it starts with 0. So I'll put length of this nums minus 1, because it will give you 7 and then the index will start with 0. So that's the reason I need 6. So I'll say right side I'll start with 7, which with the last element, which is nothing but the index length minus 1. So what I'll do is I'll iterate through. I'll apply while lower crosses. So basically I'll keep swapping this with this with this, and then I'll keep incrementing left side, and I'll keep decrementing right side, because the right side is starting with 6, right? So I'll keep decrementing and I keep moving unless these two pointer crosses. So I'll simply say while unless left is less than equal to less than right, I'll keep rotating. What I'll do is, this is the beauty of Python. So here one more condition is we have to do something like a in place. We should not use any extra memory. What I'll do is I'll use something like a nums. I'll say you simply swap the numbers, swap whatever is there. Let's say left side and right side. All I have to do is I'll take these numbers, put whatever is there in the left side to right side. So in the right, this is the beauty of Python. Why I use it's not easy like this. And if you are using Java and C++, to or C to code this, it is not easy. This is the beauty of Python. So what I'm doing is whatever is there on right side, this element, which is this index, this R is nothing but it will give the index, which is this. The 7 is put into left side. Here this will go here, and left side will come in the right side. So which is this 0 will go here. That is what I'm doing. And then once this will be the first element will replace. Now what I have to do is the loop has to continue, right? I'll increase the I equal to I plus 1, or sorry, not I, apologies, left equal to left plus 1, and right I have to decrease the right equal to right minus 1. That's all. So this will, what this gives is, this will reverse the numbers. This will, if you see the output, this will, yeah, so exactly that is what it has done. So it has reversed the numbers. So you see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. In the, if you read it in like this. Now what I have to do, I have to reverse the first k element. 1, 2, 3. I have to reverse these first k elements. That's the second step. If you see here, the second step is to reverse the first k element. So how do I know first k element? K has already given. So to not to go k out of index, right? To not to go k index, I use something like a mod operator, so that it will be within the limit of this is little confusing, but if you execute this, you will understand. You'll always be within the least, right? Sometimes when you there will be a situation where k can go out of this, because you are rotating, you don't have space when you are trying to move this, right? You don't have further space, you have to come back to this location. That's the reason I use within the limit. So if you see here k, always k mod length of this, whatever is the smaller element, if you see here, you will always get this number. If in this case it will be k. So it's basically to identify the first k elements. So always when you have a number which is smaller here and then greater here, so you will get the k mod of the number, whichever the number you have. You always have a number like this. If this is smaller and this is greater, then you will get the actual mod number. So here in this context, basically you to not to go out of index exception. So I'm keeping this operator. So if this is the 4, if you example, let's say if this is the 4, so you will get the output as 4. Let's see. Yeah. So but this is 3. So I'll keep rerun this again, and then this is 3. Now what I have to do, I have to swipe these, reverse these elements. So I'll copy the same thing. If you see this, I'll copy the same thing, same list, except except I'll copy the same thing, except if you see here, okay, I'll so basically I have to restrict till here, right? I have to go till here. So starting low is this, correct, but right is the left side is correct, but the right side it should be k minus 1. I will go, it is giving me 3, k is giving me 3, but I will go till here, index 3, which is 2. So that's as in 0 1 2, I'll go till here. So and then if you execute this, and if you see this number and execute the same thing again, if you see the numbers, you will see the first half of the numbers are already sorted. I think there is some confusion. Okay, I'll execute one more time. This is sorted. Now k is this. All right. All right. So this first is reversed. First half of the numbers are reversed, which is in line with whatever the output we require. What is the output is required to be? Output is required like this, right? I'll copy this. I know this is little lengthier, but if you understand this, you will understand. This is the output, expected output. You will see the half of the numbers are sorted, but these numbers are not sorted. Now what I'll have to do is I'll copy the same thing. I'll copy the same thing, except I'll start with k. Now I'll start with this number. I'll start with this number, which is third number. So in index wise, it will come as a 4, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. But yeah, so start with 0, so that is in k, until length minus 1, which is this. I hope you are not confusing. So indexing is very important here, which number you are sorting, and that's all. So now this, if you copy this and execute it, you will understand the entire list is what is expected to be. This is what we are expected to be. If you see the output, how the output looks like, yes, this is what the output is expected to be. Yes, that's all. It is the same code. What I'll do is I'll simply copy this. I'll simply copy this and put it here. I'll simply copy this and like this, okay. And this is the loop I have. Nothing changing here. Indentation. This is Python, problem with Python. All right. All right. I'll fix this. What this will do is this will reverse the first half of the element. Apologies. And then what I'll do is I'll reverse the second half of the list. First k. I'll also put k equals, not to go out of index, model length of. All right, so left is same as this and right is in this context k minus 1, right? K minus 1. This starts with k. Yeah, I think this is good. That's all. Let's see what we get. All right, so the output is, input is this, output is, expected output is same. Let's submit, accept it. So I hope you get it. You can also, what you can do is you can also minimize this. You can also copy this code and put it in a function and then keep calling that, because you can parameterize. The same code is getting repeated except these values are different. You can keep this in a function and then pass those functions in different place. That's also possible. I hope you get it. What I'm trying to say. This is a simple problem. There are many ways. Again, there are many ways to solve this problem, but this is easiest way to understand. And then why this works. Also, if you see the what, and k can be any value. It can be any dynamic value, and it has tested. The solution is accepted, and then there are many test cases. Whichever the test cases they are part of this examples, they got passed, and the solution is accepted. So I hope you understood and learned something. Thank you for watching. See you in the next video.